Okay, so I just replaced my igniter on my Weber Spirit grill. I think I have a 310. So I would go out there, and this is the button, and you push it, nothing would happen, right? So I'll show you in a minute everything I had to go through. So the first thing I did try was underneath your grill, and I'll show you in a minute, there is a battery compartment. And try changing the battery out, make sure there's no corrosion and all that. Try that first, and you should hear that clicking sound. So this device was 37 something on Amazon. I just looked it up, I found the exact model and everything. This particular one, though, is the one I pulled out of the old. So if it looks old, it's because I pulled it out of the other. So it's a simple device. For those of you that might be intimidated by this process, which I was for a while, like I didn't want to get involved with all the wiring and all, it's actually pretty simple. This bolts on underneath. This is your igniter. It's just a spark. It sends a spark out. And this is the button that goes up on top. So you hold the button down, and it's obvious where things plug into. You've got a yellow and a black. It's very obvious. And then you route these through, and then these two don't matter. I don't think they matter. But then you put this up. This doesn't actually screw. It just twists and pulls out. And you can unplug this also if you need to route anything or do anything weird. But taking this out is super simple. It's a matter of getting behind it, twisting it, and pulling it out. And I'll show you that in a minute. Alright, hang out with me, and I will show you how to do this. Now, in my case, I was able to get it working without having to replace everything. So not everything might be broken, so all you may have to do is replace this piece and then plug things back in. I didn't even have to replace that. I'm going to do it anyway and show you how I do it, but I didn't even have to because it just started working. So I was able to find my model number right there. I had to wipe it down and got my model number and everything, typed it into Amazon, and I'll provide you a link in my description where you can get the same exact device and do the same exact thing as me. This has two bolts on the outside. You can just unplug these right here. This whole thing I replaced. So you unbolt, bolt it back in, and plug it back in. So these go up to the switch to the top, and this is the igniter. That's seriously how easy it was. All I had to do was this part right here. I even did it in the dark last night. Put a new battery in, and now it pops. Okay, so to route these, it's very simple. They just go up, and you can just follow them and just hide them, and there won't be a problem. Now, if you're going to replace the actual igniter itself, first try the battery, then try the box, and then, if you want to, let's do the igniter. If none of that works, we have to do the igniter. So, to take this faceplate off, I ran into a bit of a problem. First of all, these things just come straight off. Very simple. There's only one way for them to go on. Then you come to a problem I had where these screws right here, they were rusted, and I almost stripped them, right? And this one right here, I can't actually get. I can't get it no matter what. I'm about to strip it. So I went online. That one I got, that one I haven't. So I went online and I found a way to get a strip screw out. First of all, I sprayed some grease in here. Not grease, but some lubrication inside there and there to kind of loosen it up. I found this trick online on YouTube. You take a rubber band and you push it. If you're having trouble, you push it in here, give it a good pop, and then this will come right off. Seriously, that works. I don't know what happens with the rubber band, but it really makes a difference. So to take this part off the button, I should have done this first. I found this to be very hard to unplug, so I just unplugged it on the other end, and I'm going to bring this whole thing out. So this piece here slides in. To get it out, you slide it out. Let's do that. You just pull on it, comes right out. Now, because I just wanted to, it already works, but I wanted to put my new device in, my new igniter in. I'm going to push it back in. So easy, man. I'm going to reroute these wires, and I've exchanged everything. So down there, I unplugged everything, and I can pull the old out. There's a lip up here, solid in the lip. That's not plugged in yet. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. With everything off. The gas is off. There it is. Here's the complete old set. Very simple. Can't get it wrong. Let's give it a test. Gas. Starts right up. No more burning my hand off.